Here's a Davis guy. His name is Clive. Come
Mr.
on.
Peyton, if anything comes up here.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll cover for
Until Bean comes here and,
Yeah.
assumes his position.
Assumes the
Here,
position.
look at this. I don't know what it's doing.
So did you guys hear that the Loki series got moved up to Wednesdays now?
Really?
It's going to come out the 9th as opposed to whatever the 11th.
Yeah, that's insane.
So we're going to get it even earlier.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Oh, Resident Evil comes out on Friday.
Ooh, the Village.
Show, game,
What? Game.
Game.
game
We gotta
for
beat the last one.
PS4.
PlayStation.
Oh,
Five,
probably
yeah.
all the consoles.
Cool. Well, we're live. Hi, everyone.
Hi, beautiful.
Live from New York, it's set. Wait.
It's the
I thought you
Chub
were actually
Girl.
I thought someone was actually reading.
No, it'd be crazy.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks for joining. Tonight it's gonna be Thor. We're not really gonna draw anything of Thor, except we're gonna do the hammer and some lightning and all sorts of fun stuff. So, yeah, but it's May. Isn't that crazy? And we have a new sponsor because it's a new month. So currently, our sponsor, well, first of all, thank you to Mr. Brian Roll for doing last month. My friend Nick won last week's quad of Superman things, and then a friend from TikTok won the Carl Grimes canvas. So you two could win something really cool. And One More Round Entertainment is our sponsor for this month. Sorry.
Oh, just one more round.
One more round.
One more.
So,
One more, please.
in all honesty, Chalk Girl would not exist if One More Round didn't exist, because our friend Mario and his big old mouth was the one that got Stephen Amell to come hang out with us at our convention in in Chicago in 2016. Is everything okay? Penguin?
Yeah, you're good now.
Are we sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Well, the fun
Didn't
word of
touch it,
today,
I
the fun code word is Avengers. And if you type Avengers in the comments somewhere, you could win the first 4 comics that One More Round Entertainment has put out. These are very cool. If you live in the Midwest, there are some really cool landmarks in here that you might recognize, especially one of our favorite theme parks. So it's just really cool. It's down
Kittyland.
Huh?
Kittyland.
Not quite. There's actually it's really cool. There's a silhouette of Six Flags in here, which is super fun.
That's
So,
crazy.
Yeah, but it's a futuristic, semi-post-apocalyptic. I have read all of them. I promise you. I just am bad at doing summaries. So it's a really cool comic book, and you could win all 4 of these. They are signed by both authors. Mario and RJ, and so yeah, if you want to win this set of 4, this beautiful set of 4, please comment with the word Avengers tonight, anytime in the chat.
Do it. Or
Yeah.
I will.
Please do. So that's our sponsor. Go give them some love. Not only do they have comics, but Mario is also a motivational speaker, specifying in weight loss and just motivation in general. So go give him some love. He is really cool, and so is RJ. But yeah, we are going to start working on Thor. Huzzah! To get the comments fired up, what was your favorite Thor movie and why? And yeah, we'll start from there.
Lance_SC from Twitch says, hello.
Hi, Lance.
And then we have a couple people, Nick Bravo, Linda Garcia, and Peyton Evil saying, Avengers! Trying to get in on,
Awesome! Awesome, that's so exciting. So
we
many
got people.
Avengers, so much Avengers love already. That's fantastic. So fantastic.
Ringmaster, what's your favorite Thor movie?
What
Why is it Ragnarok?
I mean, it is Ragnarok. But I mean, I liked the Thor movies.
Yeah.
I even liked Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah.
Too. So
Cool.
I don't count, but it is Ragnarok. Mostly for Hela and Surtur.
Yeah.
I think they're very cool.
Cool.
Definitely.
Not a Thor movie, but my favorite Thor thing
Yeah.
was there was a teenage girl at one of the conventions that came up and asked us if we had any Thor pictures, and at the time we didn't. So I said we don't have any Thor, and then she was like, "Darn, I'm looking for pictures of Thor." And I said, "Are you looking for pictures of Thor or looking for pictures of Chris Hemsworth?" And then she was like, "Ah."
She's like, we're on the same page.
You got me.
Fair.
Now, Thor. That is when you bite your tongue
Yep.
and you run too much. You're a little Thor.
You're a little Thor.
Ah!
Mike Johnson on TikTok says, "What up, friends?"
What
up?
And he says Ragnarok hands down for all reasons.
Yes.
See, I was not a big fan of Ragnarok. I
Really?
know. Yeah.
Explain.
I wasn't expecting it to be like a comedic Thor movie.
Sure.
Yeah, that was
So-
right after Disney got Marvel.
Well, yeah, and so I thought it was kind of cheesy and like, I don't know, I just wasn't into it as much. I'm not a big fan of the version of Hulk in that movie. I thought it was
Okay.
kind of weird. I thought they kind of pulled like a Family Guy, and they like pushed a lot of the jokes like a little too far, a little too long.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
But I mean, everything else was cool. Like, it wasn't my expectation for Thor. I do like his look in that movie.
Yeah.
But that was like, I mean, that was kind of it. So,
Okay.
What was your favorite one?
I don't know. I like him. I mean, I guess this doesn't really count. I prefer him in the Avengers movies more than
No.
the Thor movies.
No, I think because he's so fantastic and from a different, like, just reality than everyone else,
Yeah.
that he lends himself better to being like, you know what I'm saying, like through the lens of the other Avengers who are like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
he's
he's
like
the
another.
stranger. He's
Like,
the oddball.
yeah.
Like I mean, the line where he like smashes the cup and is like, "More coffee!"
Yeah.
Like that's hysterical. Or
Yeah.
there was something about like, I could be imagining this. This might not be in the movie at all. Something about like a steed, like a horse. Yeah, I think it was a post that somebody put out on like Tumblr or something, but it was like Thor seeing a dog for the first time and being like, or introducing it to the rest of his clan that doesn't know what a dog is, and be like, "Can you ride it?" And be like, "No, this is just like a companion," and they don't understand the concept of stuff like that. It was just, yeah,
I love it.
that got into my head more than the other stuff. But
No, but I agree. Like, one of the great things about Thor is that he's not human, and so to be brought in and have to deal with like human stuff, and people are like, "Yeah, we deal with this all the time." He's
Yes.
like, "No, not us. Like, that's unique. This is new. I don't like it." Well, that's like from the first Thor movie, you know, and him learning to be worthy. Like, that's kind of his whole shtick.
yeah,
Is having to figure out, like, you know,
what makes
like
one
what makes him a good person is not that he's, you know, a god, but that he's a good person.
Yeah. I like him. I just wasn't. I like him more in the Avengers movies than.
Yeah, I agree.
Amanda Nicole says, "Hi everyone.
Hi.
I love Thor. Can I say the only one I didn't like was Thor 2?
Yeah, it's pretty across the board, universally not liked. Unfortunately for Kenneth Branagh, the director. That's when they stopped having him direct.
And then Mike Johnson says, "Did you all hear the line, 'He's a friend from work,' was from an ill child in the film
Yes.
What? He's a friend from.
In Thor Ragnarok, where he's like, "Oh, it's the Hulk," and he's like, "He's a friend from work."
Yes. Gotcha. That was from a kid.
From a sick child.
And then Swamp Demon Queen says, "Low-key never seen any of Thor's standalone movies."
Well, give him a watch. They're good stuff. We got Herman, and I'm gonna go ahead and not say your last name because I would butcher it. From YouTube says hello.
Hello.
Is it Munster?
No.
Oh, well then. Then I'm out of ideas.
You couldn't think of any other possible name.
Herman Cain. There it is. Those are two Hermans. He was a politician. Those are two Hermans I know.
What
Herman Melville.
is that?
Herman said LOL.
Yeah, Herman.
I love you, Herman, but I don't want to ruin your name for everyone.
No, gosh, that is just gorgeous already. I mean, that is so cool.
Well, thanks. Clouds are deceptively hard.
Clouds are.
Kind of slightly off topic, but kind of on topic about Thor.
Yeah.
Not the Marvel version, but did you ever see the TV show Ragnarok?
No.
It was like
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
like Thor incarnate as a high school teenager.
Yeah, I wanted to watch it. I never got around to it, and then it just kind of escaped my mind. But
When was that?
Is it
I never
worth
even
it?
heard of it.
We totally watched the trailer for it.
Did we?
Yeah.
The one on Netflix
Yeah.
that you watched in like a day.
Yeah. Oh. Well, perfect. Hey, Hal. She liked the Herman Munster joke.
Awesome.
I'm glad.
Ooh, from YouTube we have Umbreon Salini says, I am here. Hello, it's London.
Hi, London.
Yes, Umbreon. Yeah, that's cool.
Amanda Nicole says thoughts on the upcoming Thor: Love and Thunder with Natalie Portman taking up the hammer.
Can't wait.
Haven't seen. Is there a trailer yet?
No trailers. All that we know is that she's gonna be in it, probably playing female Thor.
I thought that was always like
Yeah.
the main plot of the movie started off that way, anyways.
Mm-hmm. And then who else is in it? Christian Bale is gonna be Gore the God Butcher.
That's right. That'll be great.
Who's a Thor bad guy who kills other gods. And they just recently announced that Russell Crowe is going to be Zeus. So
That I
we're
can see.
So
getting
put
all the
Christian
gods
Bale
in
and
there.
Russell Crowe in a movie together again.
Yes. No singing though.
Good.
Yet.
Christian Bale and Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Are you referring to Newsies? What do you mean singing?
Just Russell
They-
Crowe
Okay,
singing.
wait a minute.
Sings, yeah.
What were they? What movie were they in together?
Wasn't it Gladius? Or
Gladiator.
Gladiator?
He was not in
Christian Bale was
Gladiator.
in
Christian Bale wasn't in that.
no, pretty sure there's a movie where they were both.
Oh,
in,
I
like,
mean
a
they've
fighting
been
movie.
around Hollywood. Right
Oh,
in
they've
and
been
tell us if
around.
they've been in the movie together.
I'm gonna look it up.
I believe they've been in something.
They're in 310 to Yuma.
Oh, yes, they are in
Yeah.
310.
Hey,
I knew
what's up,
it was-
DM?
Zoomy post.
I knew it was something with fighting
Yes.
in an older setting.
But they've also both been in musicals,
Yes.
just not together.
It's Thor.
It is Thor.
So DM, the question was posed, and we all have to answer. What was your favorite Thor movie? Or we've also done like Thor being in other stuff too. What was your favorite appearance of Thor
Representation.
in the MCU?
Ragnarok.
That's I asked the Ringmaster, and I said, "What was your favorite Thor movie, and why was it Ragnarok?" It was a good one. Beth did not like Ragnarok.
I do understand not loving the buddy cop aspect of it, though. I get that. I get it.
Yes.
The what?
Like the buddy cop aspect, like a buddy cop movie.
Well, and I love
like he and the Hulk
Taika
are kinda
Waititi. Like I think he's
Rush Hour.
genius. I
Yeah.
just
Kind of
didn't
thing.
like Ragnarok.
Yeah, gotcha.
I only really like Ragnarok because Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
He was excellent. Like that role, and did we all know that he's gonna be in a D&D movie?
I would believe that.
No.
Yes.
But
It's been all over my Facebook feed lately.
I'd be shocked, honestly, if they didn't use him in a Dungeons and Dragons movie. He's not a bard.
Well, if any D&D pros are listening, our DM is the best DM out there.
That's
so.
true.
stop.
It's
I'm gonna say
true.
it. I'm gonna say it.
Oh, also Mark Zawalski says, "Hi, Chalk Girl and friends."
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Oh,
Hi, Mark.
Well, everyone, meet Chalk Dad.
Hi, Chalk.
Chuck
Chuck
Dad!
Right. I was like, Zawalski. That's
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Probably should.
Are you getting on TikTok over there?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and say I think my favorite Thor movie thing was everything that they did with him in Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like also strangely like I'm not a fan of Dad Bod Thor, but it was still cool. Like what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Well, and
Spoilers. Wee woo.
wee woo.
Woo.
It's
But
been out
out
for a
there for,
bit.
like,
It's
several
on Disney
weeks.
Plus. You
Yes,
can watch it.
is. It's also on that. Well, it was not on Netflix.
Yes.
It's not, it might not be.
I think it's on Disney Plus now. It's moved over. Which they're adding the Spider-Man movies onto Disney Plus soon.
I know.
So
Oh my gosh,
get
I
excited!
forget
I'm watching all the
about
time.
them.
They're a
I was
little
gonna say
sad,
I
I
watch
just
them all
paid-
anyway.
I just paid to watch Homecoming and Far From Home like last weekend.
Oh, they're so
Oh my
good.
God.
No.
Also, Sydney_H16 says hi.
Hi, Sydney.
Hi, Sid.
Jesus loves you too. Jesus loves you.
Well, thanks.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what was her name from Ragnarok?
Hela? Hela?
No.
Oh.
Valkyrie.
No.
The character name or the person's name?
Sort of both.
And who are we talking about?
Topaz. Topaz was my literal favorite character.
Is that a sidekick? Like
It's
one of
it's
his...
the Grandmaster's main
Oh, yeah.
person.
The one who isn't Valkyrie, that is,
Yes.
yeah, she's hilarious.
She's also Grammatala,
Yeah.
which I didn't know.
Don't know what that is.
She's Moana's grandma.
Grandma Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me a thing the other day that said Grandma Tala died because she gave the necklace to Moana and she knew she was going to die. It had the power to keep Grandma alive and then she handed it off. I know!
Don't do this.
Oh
Don't do
my
this.
goodness.
This is a bad time to mention I've never seen Moana.
We're gonna change that. We'll put it on the list.
Yeah.
It's a good
It's
one.
actually pretty good.
I think you'll like it.
It's a good one.
I like gods and such.
Yeah.
And it has Dwayne The Rock Johnson in it.
Dwayne
Dwayne The
Johnson's
Rock.
Rock. Was in that movie?
And it passes...
His pet rock.
There's like a test for it to be...
Oh yes.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about? It starts with a B.
The
Oh,
Bechdel
no.
test.
Yes. It passes
Oh.
the Bechdel test.
Created by Alison Bechdel, writer of Fun Home.
Oh.
Yes.
Recently
a super
turned
fun
into
woman.
a great musical.
Yes. And very sad musical too. I went to see it in Chicago and I was not well afterwards.
Oh. I've only heard one song, but
Oh, we're getting a lot of Jesus in TikTok comments.
A lot of the Lord in the TikTok.
Wrong god.
Blaze
It's
Killer says
Hi, Blake
Thor.
Thor is right.
Yes.
We're just not focusing on the Thor aspect of the Thor picture.
Except for the lightning coming soon.
Yeah.
And the
that makes
hammer.
sense.
That's pretty important.
And the what?
He's the Mjolnir.
The
Mew
meow.
Mew.
The meow meow.
So out of the comic
Jonathan?
world of Thor, when does his like axe, the weapon?
Stormbreaker.
Yeah, when does that come in the comic world?
So Stormbreaker comes in. They kind of mixed it between two of his weapons in Ultimate Comics. Thor, his Mjolnir in that universe, was half hammer, half axe. Very similar to the design of what it was for the movie, but Stormbreaker is a special hammer that was made for a Thor character called Beta Ray Bill,
Who I'd love to see in a movie if he has.
he had a fight with Thor where they were just going at it and beating each other up, and in the fight, Beta Ray Bill picks up Mjolnir and was worthy enough to wield it.
Ruh-roh.
But then, something happened and his race was being targeted, and so Thor decided to assist him in, helping them out, and for his, valiant effort and for being worthy enough to pick up Mjolnir, they created a Mjolnir level hammer for him, thus bringing in Stormbreaker. But we don't have a Beta Ray Bill, so they're like, just give it that name. and that's how.
I would
was.
love if they introduced Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah,
Nice.
they could give him
They
Stormbreaker.
could give him Stormbreaker.
They could do it.
Plus, I think he'd look really cool on the big screen if he's done practically.
Yeah, he could do it. He's got a horse face. Literally.
Oh yes. I've seen him before
Mm-hmm.
with
Mhm.
the horse face, but I didn't know who he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, and if you
I would have
watch,
associated that with Ragnarok.
yeah, I was gonna say in Ragnarok, one of the like champions that's on the Grandmaster's building was this same design of the race of people that is Beta Ray Bill. So I don't know if they were like, oh, it's definitely Beta Ray Bill, or if they're just like, ah, no, aliens. Like, but he's there. It's in there.
Yes.
But there you go.
He's great. I love Beta Ray Bill.
Little Thor history. Little Thor story.
Wonderful.
Why aren't you narrating like Bob Ross right now?
Put a little happy lightning cloud.
Yeah, little sparkly.
Now, can we just talk about the
Sticks
depth
white
of
chalk
that?
and
Oh my
stuff it, have
gosh.
it in sh- and they just keep going buttons.
It inspires me so much.
Like a little happy little cloud, or an angry little cloud in this case, probably.
Yeah.
Storm
Yeah, I feel like
Cool.
these are angry little things.
Well, but storms clouds like to have storms.
I mean,
so.
he is the god of thunder.
How do you know? Have you ever asked the cloud?
Yes, 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
then
checked
fair.
his.
I did one of those opinion surveys at the mall, man. Just grabbing clouds.
Just listen here.
Listen here, you little cloud.
There was an indie game that just came out on the Xbox servers where you play as a cloud and your objective for each level is to just rain on people and just
Sweet.
ruin their
Fun.
day.
I'm in.
Just ruin their
Sounds
day.
like my kind of day.
I was playing a game where I played as a cloud. It's the Final Fantasy VII remake, and
Boo.
Ha ha ha.
thank you.
Ha.
I do okay.
Wrong cloud.
Oh, Ashton Kutcher said Avengers.
Avengers.
Assemble.
Thor.
Actual Ashton Kutcher?
Yes, what
yeah.
it says.
Are you actual Ashton Kutcher?
Oh wait, no, it's Coucher.
Oh.
Crochet.
Crochet.
Oh.
We had a conversation
Right.
once.
I remembered. It
Hey.
just took me a while.
That's okay.
That's how my brain works.
DM, you are wonderful and we adore you.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I got there eventually.
That is the story of my life.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I wasn't the last horse to cross the finish line, but I sure wasn't the first.
Hey, it's better than last place, alright?
All you have to do is outrun the slowest horse and you won't get eaten. You're fine.
There is a race though where last place is the winner. It's a bike race, and they go around a track, like one lap around
I
the
heard
track.
about this, yes.
Yeah, and the only rules are like their feet can't touch the ground, so like they have to stay balanced the entire time, and the last one across is the winner.
Huh.
Would not have the patience for that.
No, that sounds dystopian.
I'm actually very intrigued and would like to watch it.
Yes,
All right,
it is
let's see.
cliche. I'm sorry, I forgot.
That's all
And
good.
then remembered.
I think it'd be
Right?
more-
Yes, we talked about this. It's the French word for go to bed.
Yep.
Very nice. Yellow people.
It is.
Did you think they were lying? When
No, I just thought of
It
it.
just clicked.
Got it.
Remember the horses and crossing the lane and horse had to cross the road, right? That's what we were talking about.
Ooh. Marvel dot 757 said it's the Lord of Thunder.
Raiden?
It is.
Raiden's more of a lightning, but he's like a demigod, isn't he? He's
Raiden?
fully good.
He is not a full Elder God.
That's the guy with the slicey hat, right?
No, that's Kung Lao.
Kung Lao.
But he does have a hat.
He does.
He
have
does.
a hat.
Okay.
He is a coolie,
Would you call me?
The Asian like
Yes.
a traditional rice farming hat,
Yes.
which they're very effective in keeping the sun off of you.
Yes.
If you like that sort of thing. I do not, but
And they're really cool.
they're very cool.
It's in the name. Coolie.
I was the guy in the games that just played as Raiden, just did his little teleport
Goes-
thing, and
yeah.
just, like one punch, teleport.
Down, down, up,
I
down,
should
down,
say
up,
all good.
or back, forward, and
What?
everything.
I should say all good because I
Did
apologize
that with
a lot
Scorpion
for-
constantly.
It's good. We're on good terms with Ashton again.
Which, speaking of which, could.
We're gonna watch it this week. Love it.
This looks
No,
amazing.
that was me.
Those
Next week.
handouts.
I'm working Saturday and Sunday. Is that not working? What was we doing?
Or tonight.
Probably this weekend. That's fine. The D&D folks again now.
Mandy Nicole says, Chalk Girl, forgive me, I know you've answered this before, but what kind of chalk do you use?
The chalk that I'm using right now is just a sidewalk chalk that a guy in Michigan makes. His company's called Eternity Arts. It's literally just sidewalk chalk. There's nothing super special about it. It is a little bit softer than like your basic Crayola chalk. But yeah, just sidewalk chalk. And then the other stuff I use is Crayola drawing chalk, which again is just sidewalk chalk, just in tinier sticks. Yeah.
Very cool. Gosh, look at that.
South Edison Bulldog
Hey.
says, "Hello, how have you been? It looks like you are really busy."
I'm trying to be. I'm good. How are you? It's been a while since I've been on TikTok.
And Blaze Quiller, oops, sorry, I don't know when just happened. I should do something with that name. Said, did you know that at the end of Endgame, when Captain America became old, Stan Lee was supposed to be old Captain America?
Really?
Oh,
I could believe that.
that crushes me.
Yeah.
I know. But also, do you know how clutch that would have been?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least he was in the movie.
Do you know how much that would have made me cry?
Oh my god, I know, I would have lost it.
That is true.
I would be like, no.
And Blaze Quiller said, but he died before the movie.
Yes,
It's
unfortunately
true,
he
and
did.
it's very sad. But that would have been,
That'd have been cool.
But
been
they still have,
He's still in there.
yeah, they still have things of him recorded, and they used, if you guys saw their most recent, like Marvel future lineup announcement of the movies that are coming out, they
That's his
used one of his
voiceover.
interviews and one of his voiceovers for
Yeah.
it.
it's awesome.
So he is still in there.
They said that they're not going to put him in any more movies, though.
Yeah. Which is probably for the best, just to honor his legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let the man rest.
Yeah. He's done a lot of work.
That is true.
He's created some pretty big things.
Is Jack Kirby's name still around a lot
Mm-hmm.
in the comic world?
Yes, lots of people will homage to his art or his styles for some of the works that they create. I know Alex Ross likes to
Yes, he does.
reference back to his artwork a lot, but I think in a couple of the credits too, when they're giving they'll do the trademark at the very end of the credits, and they're like all the characters and properties belong to. I believe his name is included in a good number of those.
That's good.
Yeah.
South Edison Bulldog says, good, that looks amazing.
Well, thanks.
It really does.
Alright, we're gonna...
It really does.
Mew Mew.
Good old Mew Mew.
You guys
Chalk Girl, for those of
seen
us that are not artistic, can you give maybe something to think about when you're creating a sky?
Sure. Have patience with yourself, because skies are hard, and they don't always look right, and, clouds are one of those things that just don't have, like, it's very simple for you to take a paintbrush and, like, make grass. Like, it's literally just, like, strokes of just, like,
Mm-hmm.
vertical kind of dashes and stuff. Clouds, like, are one of those things that kind of like the human face, like, you can tell when it's wrong, you can tell when there's something off about it. I'm just stopping right here because I want to work on Mr. Mew Mew.
Yeah.
Yeah, skies and stuff, they take a lot of patience, a lot of blending. That's what I got for you right now.
Thank you.
You bet.
Good old Mew Mew.
I find that very fascinating.
Ooh, another fact from Blaze Killer. also at the end of Endgame, Tom Holland was never told it was a funeral.
It's
Marvel
Yep,
was
he thought it was a
scared.
wedding.
Yep, because
spoiled it.
he
He
would
would.
absolutely spoil it.
Absolutely.
He even admitted to, he's like, it was for the best. It's like, it's better that I don't know.
Artsy Fartsy says, hey.
Hey, artsy fartsy.
I think they become very aware of, like, and self-aware of Tom Holland's inability to keep secrets.
That is true.
So when they announced the title for Spider-Man No Way Home, the next one, though the announcement was via, like, him coming out of the director's office, having been told that they're not going to tell him the title
Oh yes.
because he would then
Remember
spoil
that.
it.
No way.
Oh yeah. Blaze Killer says they told him it was a thing that that is usually happy, and you can see him smiling. And one thing is, did he not catch on that everyone else was like, oh?
And wearing black?
Well, I mean, so
I think he realized once he got there.
Yeah, that he's like, this isn't happy. Like,
he's like,
And then the frog came out of his mouth. Have you ever seen that? Where they're like, it looks like Tom Holland's about to spit out a frog. And I'm like, ah.
Yep.
Poor Tom.
yes, I do see that.
But I get it
And
though.
every time it makes me think of Harry Potter. Not just because he's British, but also because Harry spit out a frog.
Harry spit out a frog, exactly.
And then it flew away in the wind.
Artsy wants to know, how is your day going?
My day is going all right. How is yours?
Pretty good, thanks.
Good.
Weirdo.
Weird.
Keep seeing the video pop up of
Mulefly.
yes,
Wherever you
of when they asked the cast of Ant-Man and the Wasp if they knew the name of Thor's hammer, and Paul Rudd said Jonathan.
That's so Paul Rudd.
That's so
though.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah, because everyone's like Mjolnir, and he's like Jonathan,
Amazing.
and that's pretty par for the course.
Remember when Paul Rudd was in Clueless?
No.
Remember when Paul Rudd got cast as Ant-Man and he went and told his son, he's like, I'm gonna be a superhero, and they're like, which superhero? He's like, Ant-Man. They're like, who?
Well, there's a great picture of him trick-or-treating with his daughter, I think. And she's dressed up as one of the main Avengers, and he's dressed up as Weird Al Yankovic. No,
Yes.
she's dressed up as Wasp, and he had the full opportunity to go as Ant-Man, and yet he's dressed up as Weird Al.
Yes.
Ooh. Artsy says, going good. Just got my second dose of vaccine.
Heck
Feeling
yeah!
unlimited power.
You're gonna be a super soldier now. I think that's how that works.
Pretty sure it is.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
I can't. Well, it's too soon. It's too soon. We
Yeah,
can talk about
too
it
soon,
on
too soon.
the
I know what you're talking about, though.
But
Moral of the story is if you haven't watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier, go do it.
Did you
Yeah.
finish it, Bean?
I don't think. I think I have one marathon. I don't know. I don't really
Okay.
know
What's
where
that
that thing
like?
is.
What did you
Wow, I
say?
was gonna say, what was the last thing you watched? But don't actually
I
say
can't tell
spoilers.
you.
No, I thought about it the
That's
minute it
too
was coming out of my
real
mouth. I know.
Yeah.
Did you see that one scene where they did that one thing with that one guy?
Yeah.
Oh, then you're probably there.
You're probably caught up.
There was a lot.
He's so
happening,
lost.
Okay.
He's like,
There's a lot to
What?
unpack there.
yeah.
Oh, Blaze Clutter gave us another fact. It says another fact. The girl said, "I love you 3,000,"
Yeah.
which is the amount of screen time
Yep.
in minutes Iron Man had in the entire Endgame series of Marvel.
Oh wow.
3,000 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
The Penguin doing quick mental math. Yeah.
And then
I couldn't do it.
Mayori.Muslim says, "Hey, you're painting to the last.
I'm painting what?
To the last."
Sure.
That's 3,000 minutes is 50 hours.
You
Like,
had 50 hours of screen time?
Out of the entire MCU? Like,
Mhm.
out of all the movies? Oh, okay.
Totally.
Not
So-
just the
No,
Avengers
not
series.
just like
Correct.
his
No, like
out of
from
all of them.
from
Gotcha.
So all
Iron
22 of
Man
them.
to all the way to the end.
That makes sense.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, imagine how weird that would have been if you only had like 2,992.
Yeah.
I
feel like you could've-
2,292.
Yeah.
Nah, they would have found something else cute for her to say instead.
Added in an 8-minute like clip of just Tony doing something in the garage or something.
Yeah. I mean, Lord knows they could always find some extra way to just be
Just
like, and here's a
drag
building montage. Like, time
Yeah.
to build a suit.
Yeah.
No,
Or
they
his
would have
voice
just dragged out his
somewhere.
death 8 minutes.
Oh my god.
Like Bohem.
Well, there apparently was a lot more to like that scene that was cut out that they did not have time for because the movie was already pushing 3 hours. So
Yeah, and they didn't need those extra 8 minutes to get it to 3,000.
yeah, they're like, we can actually cut some of this stuff. We don't need as much Tony Stark. Those harsh Marvel executives.
If you've ever seen an opera, you'll know that it could take 20 minutes off of anything. It's really okay.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Although there's, I don't remember what character it is. Someone in the future, that has like an Iron Man-esque suit. I guess in the comic series, Tony
Riri?
Stark is the voice.
Oh yeah,
the
Ironheart.
Ironheart, yeah.
Riri Williams.
It's a different reread though, but
Yeah.
it's still my favorite scene of all the Thor movies is when Hela just crushes Mjolnir.
Mm-hmm.
She's like,
I loved Hela. Who plays Hela?
Blanchett?
Kate.
Yes.
Kate
Kate
Blanchett.
Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett.
Great actress or just tall? No, she's a great actress.
Yeah, she was pretty good in Ocean's.
But she is also really
whatever.
tall.
Ocean's.
Was it 12?
No.
Ocean's
not
All
in-
Women.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, Ocean's 8.
Oceana.
Ocean's 8. He's also in Lord of the Rings.
She is in Lord of the Rings.
She plays Lady Galadriel.
Yes, she's awesome.
She does.
I love her theme.
Thank you.
What? Being an elf?
I'm an elf. See right there. That's how it goes.
And that's as much as you can use.
I was like, or are you talking about? I'm blue. Give me the thing of all power.
Yes.
You know?
Give
Amanda,
me the thing.
Amanda Nicole says that I've heard we are going to see some unused footage of Robert Downey Jr. in the Black Widow movie.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh.
Oh no,
On
she
board.
can't say I love you 3,000 to her mom. She's gonna be like, I love you 3,502.
Well,
Thanks a lot,
well,
Dad.
it would be a lot less though because she'd have to say it to Gwyneth Paltrow, who's only been.
Oh
in
yeah,
like-
it's like, oh, I love you 3
I love you
hours.
4.
Yeah. 67.
Yeah.
I love you 3.
I love you 8.
Gwyneth Paltrow didn't even remember being in Spider-Man.
That's
What?
right. She's
That
in
is true. You were right.
Homecoming.
Yes.
at the very end.
Oh, she is. You're totally
Because
right.
that's when Tony pops the question.
Right.
Well, and what's his face that directed Jon Favreau
Yes.
had that cook show on Netflix
Yes.
really quick
Chef.
that she was on, and he was like, when you were in Spider-Man, and she's like, I wasn't in Spider-Man, and they have like an argument about it.
He's like, yes, you were.
I directed it. She's like, I was there. Oh, who did? Oh,
Or who? Okay,
He did the
sorry.
Iron Man movies.
he did the Iron Man movies.
He's also happy. He was in it too.
He was in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a horrible person.
John Favreau.
Didn't he direct Mandalorian?
Oh, Happy.
Yeah. Happy. He also directed Elf.
Yes.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
That's
He
what
also
he's the
directed
doctor.
Chef, to which the show Chef, where he went meeting other chefs, was
He's
based on.
very talented.
Wow.
He is very
No,
talented.
he's great.
I mean, although I'm not surprised when Paltrow forgot she was in a movie. She does
Miss
sell fake products to people.
Yeah.
She's still reeling from 7. Okay. Deep cut right there.
There you go.
Not as
Ooh.
deep as 7.
Joy Tinker says hi.
Hello.
And DJ R Daddy 07 says nice join.
Well, thanks. For everyone that
Look
just
at
joined
me.
us, remember that if you come up with the word Avengers, you could win 4 comic books published by my friends at One More Round Entertainment.
Do it.
Wow.
Do it.
Do it.
Peer
Also,
pressure.
Chop Girl, you
peer
are at
pressure.
40.
Thank you, 40.
Also, Sydney H16 says, this looks so cool so far. Your drawings that you do are amazing.
Well, thanks. Thanks.
Hi, Sid.
You wearing leggings?
I am. I was actually just gonna say I'm wearing leggings.
They are a nice blue.
Thank you.
Like the sky
Like
in
this-
the
yeah.
chalk girls.
When you go running, you can
drawing.
roll them up if you get warm, and that they're nice.
Yes,
They're just chill. They're comfy.
they are super comfortable. I love leggings.
The question is, do your leggings have pockets though?
No, but the shorts I have on over them do.
Okay.
Cheating doesn't count.
No.
Layering up was never cheating. Cold weather.
Fair.
Oh,
But is
it's
it
not
really
cold
layering up if
today.
you live in Illinois?
Well, but
You
I'm
should expect
perpetually
to be
cold.
layered.
Oh wow.
Well,
Is it layering up
Because
if you
I'm
if it's just your
anemic.
regular attire?
That'll do that.
I'm always cold.
Yes. I know many anemics. They are always cold.
Mm-hmm.
Can confirm.
Mm-hmm.
Case study 3. What?
I worked at a water park once, and I genuinely thought a few times I was going to die. I was so cold.
What?
Especially when you're on top of the slide.
Yeah, because the wind
windy?
and you're wet constantly, and you're like, this is it.
This is where you catch pneumonia.
Yeah.
Oh, Blaze Killer with another interesting fact. Flash can travel so fast that one time in the comics he traveled through the multiverse and ended up in Marvel.
Cool. I
What?
love that.
That's I
That's
love
clever.
that.
They did. There was something, or it was part of the most recent arc that they had just. Well, not most recent. One of the ones that they just finished, Death Metal for DC. He was outrunning this god of darkness and trying to stay away from him, and he did run into the MCU. And just because they're always kind of bickering who's better, Marvel or the DC, the God of Darkness destroyed the entire universe. So
That's funny.
just another blow.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think you guys can see that.
That
well,
is gorgeous.
But we'll get there.
He's beautiful
And look at the texture on the hammer.
because it's glowing.
Oh,
Magical Uru.
I'd love to see what.
Ooh.
No, Uru.
Cluck.
Get out of here.
I'm a shy rotisserie chicken.
Sorry for those at home. I wasn't ready for that joke.
Put that on a t-shirt. I'm a shy rotisserie chicken.
Because you like this, and you go. Cluck.
I don't know what rotisserie chicken is still making noises.
A shy one.
Oh,
unless
yes,
it's like
that-
from Star Wars, where the Ewoks are trying to
Yeah.
just
That's fair.
cook them live.
That's fair. Then Ewoks.
Yeah, those Ewoks are vicious.
The Ewoks are quite murderous, yes. And they had
even,
zero
like,
qualms
they're
killing all those
bears.
stormtroopers.
Right.
Ooh.
You're right.
They're
They're bears.
Ooh. Come on, lightning.
Chakra, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you ever hide anything in your art?
It's funny that Giraffe and DJ Fang Fang aren't here. I've been told that I need to put my name in every single drawing.
Yeah.
I have not kept up with that, only because I forget. But in the Daredevil picture that I have and the Jessica Jones picture that I have, you will see my name a whole bunch. Just because the background is just repeated words, and
Yeah.
I ran out of things at certain points. So it's
Cool.
just the choco, the choco, the choco, the choco.
There you go.
So yeah,
And your name is hidden in Daryl Dixon.
and Daryl.
He'll never know.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
Ooh, SandFam84 says, I love to do art and you are really good.
Well, thanks. I try.
And Blaze says they have in a movie called Flashpoint Paradox.
Mm-hmm.
Is that an animated one? Or-
Yes.
yeah.
They also did the Flashpoint Paradox in the CW TV show as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think that's where I stopped watching.
because of Flashpoint. You're like, this is
Na,
it.
na, 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 na.
Time travel and me don't work together. I think that's why I love Endgame so much, is because I finally understood it in something. Like, I've tried to watch Doctor Who and
Yes.
stuff like that, and it does not compute. Does not
Yeah.
compute.
Well, and Doctor Who gets tricky too, because the joke that they make pretty regularly is that like, none of it matters, but realistically speaking, time travel, everything would matter.
Yeah.
And so it's one of those where it's like, you just turn your brain off and you don't think about it. But if that kind of stuff you want to understand, it's impossible to turn your brain off for it.
I don't know how to do that.
I get that. I completely understand.
So.
We used to watch it in Italian. It was called the Toreki. I just think it's funny.
The what?
Doctor Who in Italian.
Oh,
He was the Toreki.
that's cool.
Did you actually watch it in Italian?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Well, alright.
I have a question.
Yeah,
What
spin.
is a good tip when you're doing lightning?
The more random, the better. I literally just like put pressure on the piece of chalk and let it go wherever it wants to go, and then I just kind of like follow it along.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because every time I try and do lightning, it looks just like trees.
Well, I try not
It's
to
already
branch.
trees. It turns into lightning. That's weird.
I try not to branch off more than twice. So like you're always making Y's. You're never making like a peace sign. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Okay.
Right.
You can. You certainly can, and it
No
would.
Overwatch.
It's not like it would be wrong or anything.
Except for it'd be horribly wrong. So
Don't do it.
The line in the middle is always the biggest.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't got much else from that. I do my basic like path, and then I fan it out a little bit because that's like glow. I like to make things glow.
incredible.
Have you ever watched Tesla coils like in slow motion? The lightning that like arcs from them.
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
In slow motion, I've never looked at it. I
Oh,
should.
they're so
Oh,
cool.
so beautiful.
Like, I think lightning and electricity is one of those things where it is so pretty, but you will never, like, you cannot come close to it. Because then you'll get shocked.
Yes.
And maybe die.
Ooh, King_Merlin the Great.
Wow.
From Twitch asks, if you can shrink someone in your chat to the size of a Lego, it can't be you. Who do you shrink?
I can't shrink down to Lego size. Man.
I don't know who would have the most fun with that.
Does that
Ooh, do
person,
me. Everyone pick me. I want to
does
be
that
Lego.
person get to come back to normal size?
Nope.
Or
Permanent
just
Lego.
Permanent Lego size.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Permanent Lego size.
Does it come with all the benefits of being super small? So like, can I fall really large distances and still be fine?
Yeah. Like, think like Ant-Man rules.
Yeah. The first name that came in my head was Peyton.
Yes!
Aww.
Me Lego!
Yeah.
Think about the affordable housing.
Peyton, you could live. I could have like a watch.
There was a whole movie based on that, and it was not
Yes.
very good.
Oh yeah.
Downsizing.
Downsizing.
Ooh, Jason
But
Iman
the
says-
Lego movie was good.
The Lego movie was good.
Jason Iman says, hey, it looks like you're off to a good start.
Oh, thanks, Jason.
Great start.
Do you want to practice your lightning?
No,
Why not?
not on your drawing.
Why not?
I'll practice my lightning not on your work.
At home.
Anybody?
I don't know.
You already know how to do like fur. You did fur for me.
Yeah, well, I did fur via your instruction. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's okay. You,
You
don't
can
have
do
to
it.
know.
Well, we're gonna
Do
do
it.
it. It's just not gonna be
Just
good.
find
Get
a
ready to
spot
race.
and like branch off and just go kind of crazy.
Okay.
You could do it. You're
I'm
fine.
genuinely scared.
Don't be. You're gonna get shocked.
That's
You're
fine. I don't mind.
Look at this. He's gonna do it.
Oh
He's
my
gonna do it.
gosh.
He's gonna do it.
Oh!
Amazing.
We did it!
I will give you a high. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Rub it on my face.
No.
What did I just experience?
Yeah, for real. Anyone else?
No,
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
Yeah, and
What's
then
on
we
there?
do.
Rub it on my face. That was great. I loved it.
Yeah, and then we do a little bit of like my favorite thingy, which is like the
You get rid of it.
throwing
You got
the.
Doing dust.
You want to do this part?
No.
Throwing dust.
I want to see you do it, and then maybe I'll.
It's really easy.
Well, I believe it, but I'll believe it when I see it.
You just self bait it.
You really like, kinda. You're just like whoop,
Ooh.
and then you go whoop.
Ooh. Now, are you specifically trying to throw it around the lightning? To
It could
keep
be
it?
anywhere.
Are you specifically whooping it, or?
I like
You
making
have
sound
to
effects
whoop
when I do things. If you've ever sat in my makeup chair, you know that I like doing sound effects.
That's true.
But anybody?
Well,
Heck
we've
yeah.
already started.
I did. You can do it anywhere.
Take just a bit.
Oh.
Like
Just a little bit.
a couple stars.
It might
in
not.
Captain
Whoop.
Marvel. I'm
There you
good.
go. Look at that. Beautiful.
I did it.
He did it!
You did 2 stars in Captain Marvel.
In the
So-
multitudes.
And then we can do the thing, if anyone on TikTok saw my last video making stars on the Picard drawing, you can do this really fun, like...
That is a satisfying sound right there.
Yeah, you like that?
That was great.
ASMR?
Let's get the mic over there.
Just kick chopsticks around.
And it like...
Cool.
It just adds a little.
You're so cool.
I'm not gonna lie, that was easily one of the most magical things I've
That
ever
was
done.
truly magical.
It's really fun.
Beautiful.
It's how I get really messy.
Why is the lightning only coming out of one side of the hammer?
I'm not done yet.
Okay. Just checking.
Because he's only got
That's the
one side.
positive end.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
It's the business end of that hammer.
Yeah.
Red on dead, red on donor.
He's
So
actually
cool.
He's gonna use it like a whip, and so he's carrying it around.
Lightning whip.
Thunder whip. Yeah.
What's
You've
that?
been thunder whipped.
There
Where's
was.
that song?
Yeah, and they're actually super big about pulling stuff down.
Yeah. But we
That's
only
what
sang a little bit
covered
of it.
us.
Yeah.
That's why I said thunder whip. I don't know. No one's written a song thunder whip. Actually, there
Um,
probably is a song thunder whip.
Harpy Lady used Electro Whip in Yu-Gi-Oh!
There you go.
Electro shocker.
All
Tenth
right.
one, Electro Shocker! It was Kabuterimon?
Yeah.
It wasn't Tentamon?
No, because
Ooh.
it's big. He goes.
Oh.
There's drama.
Oh, I did. I messed up then. I was close.
Yes. No. His is like a little like.
It is like a little bzzzt.
But Kabuterimon is like.
I liked Hercules Kabuterimon, personally.
No, this is Thor. That's not Hercules.
Close, though.
Not really.
Who's the hanging gladiator?
Hercules. And
Who's
that's it. That's
there
also all we
indeed?
can.
Is
No,
that
no, no. That's all we can use.
Are they making a live action Hercules? Did I
Maybe.
hear that rumor?
I know at one point in time, like there was a huge internet thing where they were going and trying to like cast it,
Mhm.
but it was all just kind of a fan project
Oh, well, they should definitely do that.
because a lot of people are like, you should do it, and specifically they wanted to see, I think it was Jeff Goldblum play Hades,
Yes. Please.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
but
I mean, James Woods is still alive, though.
I think they would need Kevin Sorbo in it at some aspect.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
at
so
53.
Thank you.
Who put the glad in Gladiator? Thor.
Stop.
Thar.
Thar.
Thar. Karen.
Yeah.
Oh my
What about
Thar.
Throg? Do you guys know about Throg?
That sounds familiar. Is that
I know
is that the
Balder.
rock guy?
No, that's Thor, but as a frog.
Oh.
Yes.
I
Yes.
know Balder. His brother that's
Yeah.
not real. Like he is real.
Yeah.
But not in the MCU.
He's not in the
He's not in
movies.
MCU,
He's in the
yeah.
comics though. But what about Loki? Who's excited for the Loki
Oh,
series?
me.
Wacky.
Loki. No.
I'm high key excited for Loki.
Do you think he's gonna have blue skin or regular skin?
Why would he have blue skin?
Because he's a frost giant.
You're right.
He's adopted.
Yeah.
They make that joke all the time.
You right. You right.
He's my brother,
Do you
adopted.
think they're gonna get help?
I don't know if we'll see Thor in it though. I hope they do.
That's my
I
favorite.
thought you were gonna like
Lick
bite
your
my-
hand?
Yeah,
No,
that's- I was
no.
like, ah.
No, I had a little Charlie horse.
That's
I was
fine.
like taking weight
I was
off,
like,
but
"What are you
sorry.
doing?"
favorite
You scared
favorite
me.
moment. It's and they're like, "You want to get help?" And he's like, "No."
You want to
It's
do
great.
good help.
He loved it as kids,
He's like, "No, I don't."
and they said he's like, "We're doing it."
That looks magical.
It's because it is magical.
I also just love that he used his brother as just a weapon.
Yeah.
He just said, "Let me just whip
Yeah, I
them
mean-
out your foot."
Yeah. I mean, his other weapon is a hammer that got broken. Like he's
That's
used to unconventional.
So thanks everyone for watching. We're gonna stop it about here tonight. I think this was some good progress.
That is
Um,
incredible.
For anyone that missed it earlier, sponsor of the month, because it's a new month, is One More Round Entertainment. Our friends Mario and RJ. And if you would like to win some of their comic books, they have their own series. It's really cool for any of you that live in the Midwest area. There's a lot of landmarks that are in here that you would recognize, which is super cool, including our favorite theme park. Please comment with the word Avengers in the comments wherever you're viewing this from. Avengers, because it's Avengers month. So yeah. If you want these, plus one of my prints, haven't decided what I'm going to do for that, but one of my prints will come with these. Comment Avengers. Excuse me. Other than that, if everyone watching could do me a huge favor and go check out adventuresofchalkgirl.com, it's been rerouted to a new website. So if you could give me some feedback on the layout and such, I would really appreciate that. Just to make sure that it's up and running, all the buttons work, all that jazz, that you can view it like from your phone but also from your laptop. That would be super helpful. There's also a newsletter that you can sign up for now, which is kind of exciting. As my voice gets higher and higher.
I mean, hey.
But I promise it's nothing too annoying. It's only once a month. The style of the email is in bullet points, so you don't have to worry about reading big old paragraphs and stuff. And it'll be basically what new prints are available, when conventions start up again, convention news, and if we met anyone cool. A big thank you to all my helpers and friends and stuff. But yeah, so go sign up for that if you want. Also, stick around for a little bit at Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We've got our usual ad run for all of our vendor friends. So if you could hang out, specifically look for One More Round Entertainment, go check out all their stuff. And I think that's it. Next week, important announcement. Next week will be on Tuesday, not Wednesday. Tuesday, 6 p.m. live drawing. Tuesday. Don't know how many times I can tell you Tuesday. And then we'll resume normal stuff after that. But next week is going to be Vision.
Ooh.
Yeah. So come join us next week, Tuesday, 6 p.m. CST. And you can win more stuff. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks.
You're awesome.
Bye.